Hello, hello, it's Jennifer Gilman here, and it is day one of Eat the Rainbow Challenge. So each day I want to come in live just to tell you a little bit more about some of these colors, and today we're going to focus on red. So there's a lot of fruits and vegetables and even legumes, which are beans, that you can have in this category. So hopefully you've already found some and maybe trying some out today, maybe trying something new even, or sticking with your old standbys. So I wanted to give you a little bit, just a little smidget of a little bit of science and studies on this, and then ways you can work these in that are kind of simple, okay? So a little bit of the science first is that why red? What does this actually do for my body, Jen? So one of the things is it helps reduce, and when I look to the side, I've got some notes so that I stay on track and to point. So when you see me over there, that's just my notes. It helps reduce risk for particular cancers. Okay, so definitely these red has lycopene. It's really helping reduce the risk of certain cancers. Also helps protect the brain, blood vessels, which has to do with heart health, and the heart itself. So really big one for heart health. Ironically, it's just kind of weird how like red heart, you know. So anyway, I love this. Hey, Alina, great to see you. She's putting all the emojis of all the different red vegetables and fruits. So some of the fruits, just to, you have your food list there, but just to remind you for fruits, we've got apples. Yay, I've got my apple today. I'm going to have blood oranges, maybe something you haven't had in a while or never have had. You might want to try that out sometime this week. Cranberries, cherries, goji berries, grapes, plums, pomegranate seeds, let's see, raspberries, strawberries, watermelon, and even rhubarb, which brings me back to memories of Pennsylvania where I grew up. We actually grew rhubarb, and my mom would make rhubarb jam and rhubarb pie. It was so good. Anyway, now onto the vegetables. What kind of vegetables? So when we're looking at red vegetables, we're talking about red bell peppers, beets, not such a fan, but I like high heat roasting. It's the only way I seem to be able to get my beets in, or I like it chopped up like on a Greek salad. That's a favorite too. That's the only way I get those in, but I do make myself have beets every now and then because I know they're so good for you. Red onions, red potatoes, again, red skin, so red potatoes, radicchio, radishes, sweet red peppers, and tomatoes, all right? And then you've got your legume category because that is like kidney beans, all right? So legumes are anything that are beans, and you can have some kidney beans and they count. So red berries in particular are really good for brain health. So I wanted to mention that as well. So if you're concerned about that, I know I am, you know, as I get older. So a couple of studies I want to tell you about so that it just really drives home the value of eating the rainbow. One study showed that eating strawberries regularly was associated with a 34% reduced risk of Alzheimer's and dementia compared to people who rarely ate strawberries. So it's like, yeah, I'm going to have some strawberries now, right? Another study showed that people with higher berry intake delayed cognitive aging up to 2.5 years. So that's really significant, all right? And then strawberries have also been shown to be beneficial in improving inflammation, particularly with people with osteoarthritis. So if you have arthritis and it's osteoarthritis, start having some strawberries. Now, the last part of this is just to give you some ideas on how to get those red foods in. So think about salads, you know, adding some tomatoes, goji berries, raspberries, pomegranate seeds, or even pink grapefruit sections, you know, onto your salad. That's a great way to add them. If you eat any kind of pasta, whether it's a bean pasta, regular flour pasta, whatever pasta you like, red marinara sauce versus an Alfredo, okay? So definitely go with the red. It has an lycopene in there and it reduces your saturated fat intake. So that's really good. It helps with that. And you can also put marinara on vegetables. So don't hesitate to add, like if you had some steamed broccoli or steamed zucchini, I like zucchini and summer squash, and just put a little bit of marinara on it, okay? Mediterranean salad, you would use like tomatoes, olives, garlic, herbs, and feta cheese. So you can put that red tomato in there. Preparing salsa. using chopped tomatoes, red onions, or chili peppers in there, whatever way you want to make some fresh salsa, or buy a fresh salsa. If you drink juice, you might want to try blood orange juice, grapefruit juice, or guava juice. Just be careful, we don't want any kind of added sugars, and when we drink juice, remember that's like concentrated, so we don't want to have a lot of it. Honestly, like a serving would really just be like 2 to 4 ounces, that's it. You could even dilute it in water if you want to have a larger glass of something, but try not to have like 12 ounces of juice. It's just really, it's a lot of sugar at one time, okay? And making chili, so that's the other thing. Try to add some kidney beans this week instead of maybe other beans, just to get that color in. And then great snack ideas would be like watermelon slices, raspberries, cherries, strawberries, or apple slices. And then the health coach in me wants to tell you never eat fruit by itself. Always put a fat and or a protein in there. So if you're going to have if I'm going to have my apple, I'm going to have some almond butter with it, okay? It slows down that whole sugar spike, and your blood sugar will be much happier if you have like a protein or fat with your fruit, okay? And that's it, guys. So I can't wait to hear about how you're doing. I'd love for you to post in pictures of what your food looks like. Wait, excuse me, what your snacks look like. And just show us, okay? Bye for now.